It is now 6:16 on this Monday night. Betsy is here. It is only the first day, but yes, it is weird looking outside at 5:30.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's midnight.
I told my daughter last night at 7:30 to go up and get her shower and get ready to go to bed. She was like, "Mom, it's 7:30." I was like, "Oh, I didn't even look at the clock. I just knew it was dark."
Is that all she said? Mom.
That's a 10-year-old. I'm sure there were some eye rolls and huffs and whatnot. You know how 10-year-olds can be.
Oh, yeah.
But I got to tell you, we have a lot to talk about in this forecast coming up. Beautiful night tonight. We have temperatures dropping back into the 40s as we head past the midnight hour. Tomorrow morning, we're going to land in the 30s, so another chilly start for us. The rain that we dealt with earlier today, yes, there was some rain midday that came through. That is now moving out. There's a few little pops that are showing up out over the lake, but for the most part, we are not anticipating a lot of rain tonight. As a matter of fact, we have clear skies over downtown Cleveland. And as mentioned, our temperatures are going to drop back into the 30s, and those stars are going to be a-shining. Tomorrow, then, we get to see some sunshine, although we will have some high thin clouds over the area. And in your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast, you can also see it's not going to be quite as breezy, which is definitely some good news. So filtered sunshine, veiled sunshine, Russ Mitchell's favorite weather. It's going to be one of those kind of days for us. And then things start to get really interesting in the forecast. I know there's a lot of stuff that's going on social media right now. The only thing I'm going to say about any other social media posts is just know who you're sharing, okay? If you trust somebody's forecast and you know why they have that forecast out there, you can share it. Otherwise, I wouldn't share it because there's a lot of junk that's showing up. So Wednesday, we have some rain chances that sneak through. Late Friday, there's some rain. And the only reason I put this into the some impacts category is because it's Friday night and there's a lot of people that are going to be out and about, including for Friday night playoff because there's still football playoffs happening. Saturday's not too bad for us, and then Sunday into Monday, we get rain, we get wind, and Monday we could have our first snow in Northeast Ohio. That's what social media is starting to blow up about. I'm going to keep it real, though, for you. The big picture shows where that next storm system is. It's actually going to come in as a series of waves of energy with a large storm system, and it's sitting way out here in the northern Pacific. That's a long ways away, and it's 7 days away. So we have a lot of time and a lot of distance that everything can change. So this is where we start to keep it real. One thing that we do know, we have a lot of cold air that is banked in central Canada. I'm going to put this into motion. We're going to take you through some of the week here. There's our little Wednesday system that's going to come through and bring us some showers. But notice this cold air that's on the move. We're starting to see some much more vivid colors. That's a lot colder air that's sitting now in central Canada. This is Friday at noon. Here comes the rain. This is a cold front. This is Friday night's rain that will move through the area. And then temperatures cool on Saturday and Sunday. So we have some instability showers, some little unsettled weather that's around for Saturday. It's not going to be anything that stops you in your tracks. Sunday's still kind of up in the air as to how much rain we will be getting, but right now we think we will have rain. More importantly, on Sunday, we unlock that cold air, and look what happens to the Great Lakes. We get right into the thick of things with the possibility of system snow and maybe a little bit of lake enhancement too. So I'm going to do my thing. You know I like to keep it real. What we know, right now it looks like there is a storm system that is likely Sunday and into Monday, but what we don't know, we don't know those details that's going to tell us exactly when, if the snow is going to take over and how much that would ultimately be. For now, just keep an eye on it. But we did put a weather impact alert day on it, so you know to keep an eye on that day. There's your Union Home Mortgage forecast, putting it all out there for you. We're going to be in the upper 50s and low 60s even as we head through this week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then eventually Monday. That's when things get real active around here. Behind that, looks like we could get some residual lake effect that sticks around too.